Hello, Nevyka here, and welcome back to this next episode of Trails of Cold Steel 2 playthrough. And we just got to Ebel Highway. We are on our way to Legram to go find our remaining classmates. There should be 3, but for some reason there's only 2 that Valimar can sense. Why? We don't know. It could be that they're in a ship, just not on the ground, because apparently Valimar can only feel them when they're on the ground. So they could just be in the sky somewhere. Hopefully not dead.
What an ornate treasure chest!
Well, first, we must get there through the Ebel Highway. So let's do that.
Eliminating targets.
My turn. There! Ha! Now's our chance.
You're done.
Ready to go. Sorry, that's it for you. What an ornate treasure chest.
Flame tongue. What does that entail? Flame tongue. Flames erupt from the ground, skewering enemies. Okay. Thank you. Nothing else. Okay, let's make our way down. All very familiar enemies. It's nice to see it doesn't change around here much.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
Supposed to be analyzing.
My turn.
I think I have to.
Eliminating targets.
Here I go.
Pretty sure I do. Let me see. Yep. Just because I did it last game doesn't mean it's also in this game.
Sure thing.
So come on, Tova, my analyzer man.
Activate. Here you go. It's my turn.
Okay. Mail breaker, petrification, mail breaker.
Break.
My turn.
I'm up. Let's move.
There you go.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Okay, we are going. Oof, many ways to go. Many ways to go. I want to get all the treasure chests, so I guess let's start to the right. Oh, shouldn't we head out to the highway first? Okay. Yeah, let's head down the hill. Okay, but there's a treasure chest there, guys.
Oh, we're on the highway now.
We'll need to turn right to reach the town then.
What, you guys are gonna say I can't go left? You better let me.
Right.
Come on, give me something. Oh my god. Yeah, we're heading to Legram close. First, it's much closer, okay? Just let me get the treasure chest. Why? You jerks. Fine, we'll do it your way. They don't want me to explore. So I'm not gonna be able to go through there, probably. I'd be surprised if they even let me get that. Well, let's see if they let me kill these monsters over here. Oh my god, hurry.
Let's get it.
Okay.
Oh, it's just one? Alright. No, I see two.
Got you.
In the timeline. Oh wait, no, that's the same one, isn't it? Yep.
Ready to go.
Sorry, that's it for you.
Let's get rid of all these vicious looking monsters.
Take this! Now's our chance. Let's get him!
My turn. Eliminating targets.
I'm up!
Analyze. Nope. Analyze.
My turn. Sit!
Here you go! Right!
Come on, Makia. Oh, it's not gonna reach. Nope.
Eliminating.
Sure thing.
Here I go.
Oh, come on,
Right.
Reen.
Eat that! Alright, let's keep moving.
Okay, so we got rid of those baddies.
Ha!
No, don't see us. Go away. Go away, please. Stop.
Eat that!
Yeah. Eat.
Now's our chance. Let's get him!
Okay. Eliminating.
My turn.
Sure thing.
No analyzing needed. Very nice. Good job,
Sorry,
Tova.
that's it for you.
Okay. Where to now? Oh, let's go get that chest. But of course. Ooh, we're gonna have to analyze
We
him.
aren't planning to take that monster on, are we?
I'll handle it.
Sure thing.
Although we've gotten him before. We don't like this guy, remember?
Stay sharp, guys.
Let's see if he's
Let's
been
move.
analyzed. Nope. We'll do it here.
There!
I'll handle
He's
it.
gonna be a toughie, man. Very big tough. Ooh, and one of them's gonna vanish already, so you can't tell that.
Eliminating.
I'm up.
Okay, we gotta do something about that. Okay, there you go. Much better.
Disactivate. Leave this to me.
Okay, let's do petrified. Ooh, 100%. Let's
Locked
do
and
it.
loaded. You won't get away.
Oh, oh, I forgot.
That takes
he
care of
was
them.
vanishing. Oops.
Great!
Oh well.
I
What's in
spy
there?
with my little eye the,
The
goods.
goods. Blue scaled mail. Is it any good? It is, not for Reen. Ooh, for Machias. For Fee. For everyone but Reen. So who do we give it to? Who has the lowest defense? Fee. Okay, to Fee it goes. To the lady. Where to now? Now we continue. I'm sure we can't go up there. They're gonna be mean and not let us go. Watch. Uh-huh. Oh my god. Yes, come, Hida, hurry. 1,000 hours later. There you go. Turn around. Oh my god. Oh my god. Tova, please.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish him. My turn.
Okay.
Eliminating target. Now.
Got you! Let's move.
Really? We can't put one more in there? No. Ugh.
Now's our chance.
You're done.
You're finished.
Woohoo!
Sure thing.
Okay, Tova, you do your thing. What do they... Oh, it's the same. Okay. Ooh, how How is green to them? Ooh, they don't like green. Let's give them green.
Disactivate.
Ha! Nice.
Sorry, that's it for you. Exactly how it should be.
Success.
Very nice. What do we get? EP charge 2. Thank you. Ah! Okay, and that's it.
I spy walls.
Is that Legram?
Yes, it is, you guys. You've never been here. Here's to hope choosing them pays off. Give me some good special lines, please. Well, we're here. Laura's hometown, huh? Feels kind of mystical. I think I get what Laura meant when she described it as a place of mist and ancient legends. Time to get to work. First order of business is figuring out who and where the 2 Class 7 members in this region are. In that case, the first order of business before the first order of business should be stopping by the town's Bracer Guild. They might have some useful info for us, and I'd kind of just like to stop in and say hi. Sounds good. Okay, new first order of business to the Bracer Guild. Let's go. Excuse me, is anyone in? The door doesn't seem to be locked, so someone's gotta be here. My, you appear to have visitors. Come on in, the door isn't locked. Oh! Hello, and welcome to the Legram branch of the Bracer Guild. You don't seem to be from around here. Can I help you with anything? One moment. You look awfully familiar. Might you be Laura's classmates from Class 7? Klaus! Oh, are they acquaintances of yours? Wait, Tova? There it is, folks. What's going on, Miles? You're back here then. It's great to see you too, Klaus. It certainly is. And I feel the same way about meeting Lady Laura's classmates. I hadn't expected we would next meet here. Allow me to reintroduce myself to you. I am Klaus, and I serve Viscount Xseed and his family. I am most relieved to see that you are all well and in good health. I am certain that Lady Laura will be very happy to see you again. Then, Laura really is here? She certainly is. She has been staying here with Lady Emma for some time. Although I fear you have just missed the 2 of them. They left not long ago. So you're the Class 7 I've heard so much about, are you? Sarah and Tova are always going on about you. My name is Miles. I'm currently serving as the receptionist here at the Legram branch of the guild. Do you mind filling me in on what you've been up to? Sounds like plenty has been happening on your end. So Laura came here immediately after the war broke out? Correct. She arrived with her other classmates and has been residing here since. And you're all here now as part of a journey to unite everyone, I see. I had no idea that much was happening in the shadows of the Civil War. And while I've heard talk of an ash-colored knight, I didn't realize it belonged to you. Sounds like you fought rather well over in Celtic and Nord. You know about that already? The Guild's information network never ceases to amaze.
I suppose it saves us time explaining what happened.
Factoring in all that you have seen elsewhere in the country, it certainly does appear that something unusual is happening behind the scenes. Perhaps the strange circumstances in Legram of late are connected. What's happening here? Is it something bad? Yeah, a couple things actually. First, we have never before seen monsters appearing on the highway. And second, we have this thick fog that hasn't cleared for a month now. That does count as unusual. I know fog here is an ordinary enough occurrence, but fog lasting for an entire month is beyond abnormal. Indeed, this is no natural phenomenon. As such, the townsfolk are beginning to grow rather disturbed by it. Were the Viscount here, I'm certain he would assuage their worries, but alas.
Is he missing?
He is. We've yet to hear anything from him after nearly a month. He left in the direction of Heimdall aboard the Courageous when the war broke out, and we've been unable to reach him since. That must have been when he went to Trista. Well, it is Viscount Xseed we're talking about. I find it hard to believe anything could have happened to him. We are in agreement. I am of the belief that he is simply biding his time and waiting for the perfect chance to act. It's a great loss not to have him here at a time like this, but on the bright side, the Noble Alliance's power doesn't reach quite this far, which leaves us free to focus on dealing with problems like these. Klaus has been a wonderful help in that regard, as have Lady Laura and Emma. They've both been helping out with guild stuff, huh? Do you have any idea where they are now?
You said something about them going out earlier, didn't you?
Indeed. They left not long ago. Emma said that she sent something out of the ordinary over at Lohengrin Castle. After that, they hurried there aboard a boat to investigate. Isn't that the castle we learned about in one of Instructor Thomas's lectures? We encountered some pretty strange things when we visited last time. And only the two of them went there? Yes, I did try to convince them to do otherwise, but they remained adamant. They insisted, if we cannot do something as simple as this, how can we hope to see our friends again? I could hardly bring myself to press the matter any further after hearing as such.
Sounds like something they'd say. When she gets an idea into her head, there's no stopping her.
Well, our course is set. We're gonna help them out, right? I agree. Let's head to Lohengrin Castle. Haha, you're just as I heard you were. I'm sure they will be most relieved to see you. Please assist them however you can. I will see to readying a boat for you at once. As soon as you are ready to depart, make your way toward the pier. Thank you. We will.
Well, let's go and get ready.
See, I think it's paying off that I'm Tova. Cause come on, he gets to see his buddy pals. Okay, let's see. Oh, I keep thinking I can interact with everything. This isn't skies.
My
Stop.
turn.
Okay. It's in wartime situations like these that the power of the guild is needed most. I don't have many bracers I can send out, but I'll have to be sure to send them to the more troubled regions first. That is why I came to Legram. It's easy to get news in the west from here. Didn't expect this to happen though. Surprise, surprise. Life is a crapshoot. Still, you're the only guy I can see being able to take command under these circumstances, so we'll be counting on you to serve as the guild's control tower here in Erebonia. I'll do the best I can, and I expect you to do the same. Please do what you can to bring Laura and Emma back safely. I don't know how much help we of the guild can be in this current situation, but I'll do what I can. Thank you, my man. Well, let's go check the whole town out. It's been a time. Nothing here.
There's a new kid in town, Nico. We figured he had the makings of a good knight of the junior Eisenritter, so we let him join. We're gonna be playing with him today, so we should probably head on over and get him. Come on, Cardinal, let's get going. Right. There's a new kid here named Nico. He says he came here from the west with his mom. He was so down when he first showed up here, we figured we'd play with him to cheer him up. Helping people in need's what we junior Eisenritter do best after all. I don't know what's up with this weird fog. You'd think it would have at least kind of eased off once by now. Well, as long as it's safe enough to play, I guess it's not worth worrying about.
Huh, these guys were part of the fighting dudes in Celtic, the Grand Market. Wow, and I remember they got together to do business, and now they're still together, but what are they doing in Legram? Let's find out. This fog has reduced the frequency of the liner's arrival. There are more liners in operation than there are trains right now, but the cutback is still a nuisance. Ugh, I wish the next one would hurry up and arrive. I want to get back to my relatives in the Sutherland province. I came here from the west to live with relatives until the war is over. Home just don't feel safe right now. I hope I never have to see one of those soldats ever again. Oh. They don't really talk about it. The Lance Maiden and her Eisenritter, in praise of their valor during the War of the Lions, may their souls rest in peace. The Lance Maiden. Oh, if it isn't one of Lady Laura's classmates. Thank you again for what you did for our Julian back in the summer. You must have gone through quite the ordeal to get here today, too. You kids really are something special. We can't take all the credit. We're lucky enough to have a lot of people helping us. Well, no matter how you did it, I'm glad you made it. Fortunately, the Noble Alliance has maintained its distance from Legram. The fog is kind of a nuisance, but I can't argue its effectiveness as a soldier deterrent. Please try to enjoy your stay. There are a few things in short supply since we can't use the highways, but we're managing. Everyone here is good at something or another. As long as we pull our talents, we can find a way to get by. What's my talent, you ask? I'm a carpenter. So if you see anything that's broken and made of wood, I'm your man. It's very helpful. Carpenters are awesome, man. Fixer-uppers.
There are so many strange things happening around here lately. The spirits must be more restless than usual. I'm used to them causing mischief, but this has been going on for a month now. Fortunately, that young lady, Emma, might be able to sort it out. From what I've seen, she's able to sense spirits. She's over at Lohengrin Castle right now. I wonder if she's found anything out over there. All we can do is wait for those two of them to get back from the castle, I suppose. In the meantime, though, if there's anything you have that needs mending, let me know. I'll fix it right up. I can't get anything dry lately with all of this fog. It'd be depressing enough to have the sun blocked out for a month without all of the housework piling up. Come on out, son. I've got work to do. So sorry, I didn't mean to get all overexcited like that. At least I'm keeping busy. I've been pickling lots of vegetables lately, and in fact, I should go check on them.
Imagine living in fog for a month. It's an animist monument. Wonder what that would be like.
The fish here is really exceptional. Life's been pretty good lately, all things considered. For one thing, business is booming. With the railway schedules all jumbled up, everyone's short on goods. That just means mines sell like hotcakes. Changing careers to a traveling merchant was the best decision I've ever made. Especially since it means I get to find all the finest dining establishments. The vinegar goes so perfectly with the way this fish is baked. This is my kind of town. I'll have to be sure to come back. Good day and welcome to Apricozy. I've said that so much more often lately. I'm starting to tire of it. Not that having more customers is a bad thing. My malaise aside, will you be staying the night or just stopping in for a meal? I'll give you some tea on the house either way, but only on the condition that no men even make eye contact with Lady Laura. Well, nice to see Laura's popular. You bet she is. Just tread lightly around the girls here. It doesn't take much to incur their wrath. With the trains and the liners as erratic as they are, a lot of people are ending up getting stuck here. Having lots of customers isn't a bad thing, but it does mean that there are even more men to keep away from Lady Laura. I don't think I've ever been given a more withering look. This town has just the sort of dignified aura one would expect, until the mansion and training hall enter your view and ruin everything. Our Xseed is little more than a branch school, and it's clear its master is as lacking as a ruling lord as he is a swordsman. The food here, on the other hand, is delectable. But that's by virtue of the surrounding greenery, so it doesn't even count. I always knew the Xseed family couldn't hope to measure up to my illustrious lord, and I was right. Who's she supposed to be? She seems really strong for some random girl at an inn. Yeah, I get that sense too. Kinda surprised a kid that young can pull off the whole skilled warrior feel though. How much longer will I have to wait for the next train to arrive? Oh, it's just one thing after another. First I get paired up with him, and then I end up getting stuck here. No, I mustn't complain. No sacrifice is too great if it's for my lord's sake. Okay. This is all your fault. If you hadn't been so slow, we would have been back in Heimdall by now. Now we're stuck here, possibly forever. My, what a curious thing to say. If I hadn't been so slow, as you put it, we would have arrived in Heimdall just in time to be caught up in the occupation. Ugh, that's besides the point. Really now, then please, by all means, enlighten me as to what this mysterious point is. Go right ahead, dear. Hey. Go away. The only reason I'm in this ridiculous town in the first place is because you said you wanted to come sightseeing. I dread to think of what's becoming of our mansion back in Heimdall while we waste away here. If it bothers you so much, why not go and take a look? On your own, of course. I can't imagine you'll even reach the door before you're arrested, but it's certainly worth a try. My dad's a member of the House of Representatives, you know. Well, he was at least. He's probably had his position taken away from him by now. No one can take my position away from me. I am a rightfully elected member. Whatever you say, Dad. Sorry about all the noise they're making. Trust me, I wish they'd stop just as much as you do. Are you a reader? One of our previous visitors recommended a book to me a while back. I was a little hesitant at first since it was about gambling, but it's actually surprisingly interesting. I can see the curiosity in your eyes. You should give it a look yourself. It comes highly recommended. Ooh. We've been getting all sorts of visitors lately. It's a bit shocking to see so many different people in a rural area like this. It really helps you get a sense of just how many people this war is impacting. There's not much I can do for them, but I will do what I can. Everyone has their own reason for being here, but the one connecting thread is that life is hard. There's not much I can do for them, but I will do what I can. sure everyone appreciates it, man. Anyone upstairs? Yep. I'm gonna go play with Julian and Carno. Yay! Playing with them is so much fun. I wish I could do it every day. When are they gonna be here? I want to play with them now. I was really surprised by all the fog when we first got here, but I'm used to it now. It's actually kind of fun. You can pretend you're going around hunting ghosts and stuff. Our home ended up getting dragged into the war and we just ran. We didn't have to take anything but what we had on us. How lucky we were to end up in a lovely place like this. The people here are so friendly too. The inn's owner is even giving us a special rate on our room. I don't know what I would have done otherwise, especially since my son is so young. We used to live in a small farming village in western Arabonia. Adios only knows what state it's in now. I honestly feared that we wouldn't make it at one point. I'm counting my blessings that we ended up in a town like this. Okay, now let's check out this back door. Even in times of rage and strife, fish swim through our waters all the time. It's a gift we cannot take for granted. While we're at it, please let me share a recipe that will allow you to greater appreciate how much we owe this lake. Yay! We love recipes here. We've been seeing our fair share of evacuees coming in on the liner from the west. These are horrifying times we're living in. That's for certain. Ooh. So what can we do with this recipe? Nothing. Nobody I brought with me is good from. Great. Maybe Laura and Emma whenever I get them. Okay. We still gotta go over here. Stupid mutt! Don't scare me like that. All he did was bark, Celine. Cut him some slack. Cats and dogs, I swear. Wait, Celine's not even a real cat. That's cute. Okay. I'm home by myself right now, but my husband's in town at the moment too. It's such a relief to have him so close. At least when he's here and not out with goats, I know he's safe. He probably won't be able to go back out to work for a while, but his safety is far more important to me. Come to think of it, you haven't heard anything about a girl going around peering into people's houses, have you? I saw a girl looking through our window not that long ago. Maybe it was just a wayward traveler drawn in by the smell of my delicious home cooking. Anyway, I've got the food gathered up, so I think it's about time to head out. We have plenty of goat meat and cheese here, so we've been trying to share some of it with everyone else in town. We get plenty of help from them too, after all. It's the least we can do to return the favor. The heck? A girl or someone just passing by? That's really weird. I'm a goat herd, so I wouldn't normally be here in town like this. But it's getting pretty dangerous to roam the countryside these days, so I had to come back here where it's safer. Separating me from my goats isn't the only reason I don't like the Alliance, though. Frankly, I think they're a bunch of cowards. People who hire terrorists to further their own ends have no damn right to be lording themselves or anyone. Okay. That's really creepy, though. Oh, store time. Good day to all of you. It's wonderful to see you here. Did you come here from the highway? That must have been quite the undertaking in fog like this. It's been causing us no end of trouble since it first appeared. Things break much more easily for a curious example. That's an issue that's been particularly pronounced in Ormond too. I find it creepy, for the lack of a better word, but there's not much we can do about it. Oh, on the topic of orbments, if you have any that need fixing, let Duncan know. He'll get them working in no time. When the war began, we feared nothing more than trouble with Duke Alberea. But before we knew it, this fog rolled in. Right now we're more worried about using the highways than any attack. And that's to say nothing of the more ferocious monsters. Fortunately, we have the Xseed students to keep the town safe. Ah, how I wish I could join them on their patrols. Got anything worth getting, sir? Gambler, is that the chapter 4? Is that the one I just got? Yes, it is. Oh, and I already missed one. Look, 5. Wow. Jesus. Okay. Well, I never. If it isn't Class 7. Nice to see y'all well. You should be safe and sound here in Legram, so take a load off and enjoy your stay. We've had our fair share of strange occurrences around here of late, but that's nothing we can't handle. Well, with the protection of the goddess and the spirits at least, we owe them our thanks for all that they've done. We're getting by all right here at the moment. Everyone's been doing their part. Chloe's been a real hard worker lately too, which has been a massive help. Unfortunately, the rumors we hear about the rest of the country are nowhere near as positive. I've even heard that a number of towns in western Erebonia have been set ablaze. Just the thought is terrifying. Can't imagine, man. Oh, we gotta give Machias. For real. Oh, that's all we got. Oh, here we go. There. That's all we can do for now. Okay, what else? Customize weapons. Nope, I think we're good. Shop. Oh, yes, sirree. Yay! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wrong one. It's this one. Blue scaled mail or a shield coat. I think blue scaled mail, huh? What else? Sand boots, of course. Perfect. Let's sell what we don't need. Okay, and let's... Now we can customize weapons. What else can we buy? Master cords? Nope. Nope, that's it. Thank you. Oh, there's just so much to do. This fog just keeps making more and more work for us to do. You! Have you come to steal Lady Laura away from us? Stand down! I refuse to allow so much as one man to even approach her. Oh, I really didn't miss this. I see you're acquainted with the young ladies of Legram. This is no laughing matter. I hope you don't think you're some sort of exception to that. Stay away from her. I know. Man, does this bring back memories? Speaking of people who should stay away if they know what's good for them, we had a bizarre customer in the shop earlier. She was just wandering around, handling the merchandise and grumbling about a rightful ruler or some such nonsense. She even insisted that we tell her where Lord Xseed is. Not that we even know. Why is everyone who comes into town lately so strange in some way? The same goes for that girl yesterday too. There's a girl staying at the inn who's about my age. It couldn't be more different though. She called Legram a hick town and said we were all too superstitious. But what I will never forgive is her failure to blush when she saw Lady Laura. How could any decent young lady not fall head over heels for Lady Laura the moment she lays eyes on her? Simply unacceptable. Sometimes silence is the best response. Life is hard for all of us right now, and yet she refuses to lift a hand to help us. She probably thinks being from the city puts her above the rest of us. Unbelievable. It really is unbelievable. What's that girl we saw earlier? The crazy girl at the end. She must be someone special to the story. There must be something I can do for Vivi. It's a sister's job to extend her care to those who come to the church. No, it's my duty given to me by the goddess herself. It's also the duty of Father Hamilcar, but expecting him to actually do it is a lost cause. Looks like I'll have to handle this. But what can I possibly say to her? How about, let us pray together? No, that's sisterly, but not very comforting. What do I do? What do I say? Vivi, the twin? Where are they? Oh, there she is. Ha! Please be safe. Please. Wait, I know you. Rain? Rain from class 7? Hey Vivi, what are you doing here? That's what I should be asking you, Fee. Long time no see. And it's Vivi. I thought you were Linda until you opened your mouth. But Rain, how could you forget me? How could you be so cruel? After all the magical nights we spent together too. Or was I just another name on your long list of conquests? So this is what you get up to when you're not around, you sly dog. Truly, truly shameless. Just stop before someone actually starts believing you. Although I have to admit, I never thought I'd actually miss your sense of humor. You can't imagine it was easy making it all the way down to Legram. That's putting it lightly. If it wasn't for everyone else who made it here, I don't know if I could have done it. I lost sight of Linda while I was running away, though. Oh no. She must have been forcing that cheeriness a minute ago then. I've been coming here to pray every day since we arrived, but I haven't heard a thing about where she might be or what she's up to. Sorry, I know none of this is very me of me, but I just can't help it. If you're not happy, you shouldn't try to force yourself to be. I'm sure that wherever she is, your sister's probably doing just fine. You've just got to believe in her, okay? Thanks. But don't you worry about me. You've got too much to worry about without me making things any worse. I'm guessing you're trying to meet up with your classmates around here. Hope that works out. We do too. Thanks. You're right. The best thing I can do for Linda now is to keep on believing in her. I just wish I could contact her somehow.
Vivi really isn't herself. We need to reconnect her with Linda somehow. Man, life around here's no fun lately. We're getting all these evacuees on a regular basis, which means I've actually got to do things like sermons and stuff. And it sucks. I'm telling you, I'm not cut out for the whole work thing. What am I reading? Still, I guess that's the price we pay for being somewhere peaceful. I'd rather deal with evacuees than run for my life any day. We've actually got the power to stay out of the war too. When I think of it that way, I guess I can find it in my heart to protect all the folks who have to flee here. Wow, you're a lousy priest, Father Padre, religious man. How horrible of you.
It sucks having to work because there's evacuees here. What? What a pathetic. What a pleasure to see you again. Summer feels like it was a lifetime ago. Oh, going after Lady Laura, are you? I see. We would have liked to accompany her ourselves, but we have a duty to the town to keep it safe. In times like these, we need to divide the work amongst every capable body to ensure we put their talents to work. We're making sure that no monsters are able to get too close to the town. We wish we could accompany you, but alas, nobody else in Legram can handle our task. As if this fog didn't make the highways dangerous enough, the monsters here have been especially nasty lately. It was a real concern that they might wander into town eventually, and even one could spell disaster. But as students of the Xseed school, it falls to us to make sure that never happens. I do wish we could go help Lady Laura and her friend, but we have our hands full at the moment. They're both so strong that I wouldn't worry too much about them, but I'm sure they'd appreciate your backup.
Wait a second. Is that you, Reen?
Casper? Did you flee the academy with Laura and Vivi?
That's right. I've spent most of my time since here at the training hall helping out with whatever I can in town. To be honest, I've been biding my time and waiting for a chance to take a boat out west to see my family.
Oh yeah, you're from a coastal town over there, right?
Hard to get a clear picture of what's going on over there lately.
I hope your family and friends are alright.
I'm trying not to let it bring me down. It's hard to justify sitting around here moping when Emma and Laura are working so hard in front of my nose.
Oh, by the way, we ran into Monica in our travels too. The army's taking care of her right now.
Really? Oh, that's great news. Thanks for letting me know. You're off to meet Laura at the castle, right? Don't forget to tell her too. She'll be even more excited than I am.
No problem.
Okay, time for us to get moving. I'm not just worried about my family. There's Klein, of course, and Alan from my class. They're both pretty strong, though, so they're probably holding out somewhere. I should just focus on what I can do here. Anyway, you're off to the castle, right? Try to give Laura all the support you can.
It's cool, Casper, and the fact that you tell him about Monica, and I don't know. I just love the continuity. With all the patrolling we've been doing, we haven't had as much time to train as we used to. That means we need to put our full concentration into what little training time we do have. On an unrelated note, how much do you know about Emma? Every time I see her fighting, it's like she's using genuine magic. I could hardly believe my eyes the first time. Well, buddy, I've got some big news for you.
At least it sounds like she's been keeping busy while she's here.
Eep! Just said I need to focus, and here I am gossiping about girls. That's got nothing to do with training. Oh! Rah! Ha! Ha! I may be of noble by blood, but I simply cannot accept the Alliance's ways. My outrage prompted me to leave my home and return to Legram. And now that I'm here, I'll devote all that I am to protecting this town and display just how much strength I've gained. Your arrival did remind me of something, though. There was a young lady looking in here not long ago. I don't believe I've ever seen her before, so I'm not sure what her business here was. She seemed very interested in watching us train, though. She just stood there with her arms folded, focusing intently. Creepy girl again. Now all that's left, the mansion. If it isn't Lady Laura's classmates, I'm glad to see you're well. There's so much strange fog in town lately, but that won't stop me from cooking, so do stop by if you want something to eat. Incidentally, you wouldn't happen to know where Lord Xseed is, would you? No, I suppose you wouldn't. Not to worry, I'm sure he's perfectly fine. Lately, I can't help but feel as though something's watching me.
Perhaps it's the spirits of this region. They wouldn't do humans any harm, I'm sure, but it's still so unsettling. Protecting this mansion while Lord Xseed is away is our responsibility after all.
This fog is disturbing enough, but lately people have been seeing unknown monsters and hearing strange whispers too. It's been one strange thing after another these days, I tell you. Some have been trying to pass it all off as just the work of trickster spirits. And yet I can't help but feel uneasy. Thanks to this fog, I can't even see Lohengrin Castle anymore. I hope Lady Laura and Lady Emma are well. See if anyone's out in the terrace. Nope. Oh, there they are. They're somewhere there. Okay, let's go to the boat. The boat. Oh no! Look, there's a fishing spot.
The boat is ready when you are. Will you be taking off for Lohengrin Castle now then?
No.
Let me fish.
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
What's here? Come on, come on. Reel it in. Reel it in.
Not bad.
Yay. Oh! Oh, goody. Awesome. I wonder if that'll get us a new fishing rod. Come on, come on. Let's do the perfect cast. The perfect what? The perfect cast. My granddad, your granddad taught me that when I was your age. Oh, I hope somebody who's watching this knows where that's from.
Not what I had in mind.
Come on, come on. Where's Tom, a little teapot? Let her fly. The perfect cast. Come on, come on. Oh my god. Oh, that took way longer than I thought it would.
Caught one.
Awesome. Well, you know what? I think I should I stop here before going to the castle? Nah, let's go to the castle. Yes, I will be taking off. In that case, do take care of yourselves. My prayers for your success will not cease until I see you back here completely safe. We appreciate it, Klaus.
Let's get going.
It's hard to believe it's the middle of the day with how poor visibility is. And this has been going on for a whole month?
I imagine it's a manifestation of the chaos in Erebonia, much like the appearance of the higher elements. There's a possibility whatever Emma sensed over at the castle is the direct cause. And I do feel like something strange is here this time too.
Oh? This time too? You didn't follow us here during our field study, did you?
Well, I suppose there's no harm in admitting it now. I had my own duty as a familiar to fulfill, you know. I was to make sure this area didn't have any undesirable effects on you as a potential awakener.
What kind of undesirable effects? Does that mean Legram has something to do with the Divine Knights?
More Lohengrin Castle than Legram as a whole. Once upon a time, a divine knight, just like the Ashen and Azure Knight, supposedly slumbered here.
Are you serious?
First I'm hearing of it.
Just what are the Divine Knights anyway?
All I've heard are the ancient legends, unfortunately. So all I know is that there was once a divine knight here, and now it's gone, along with its awakener.
Gone? Gone where, I wonder?
Oh, look! I can see the castle now.
We're almost there. Get ready to land, guys.
Laura and Emma are here? Yep, they're inside all right. I can feel Emma's mana.
Be careful on the way up. I remember how steep it was before, but all this fog's not going to make the trip any easier. True enough. It makes me wonder what this place looks like without all the fog around.
Any fishing here? Nope, doesn't seem like it.
What a pain.
You look awfully happy about seeing Emma again soon, though.
I do not.
Yes, you do, precious little kitty cat.
Last time we were here, the castle had this weird light surrounding it. Kinda like the old schoolhouse.
Based on what I'm sensing, it shouldn't take long before... Wait, something's with her. I think Emma's fighting.
Maybe it's what Emma was sensing before she left? There's no time to waste. Let's move. Weapons at the ready. Right behind you.
Yeah.
Okay guys, this is where I'm gonna stop today's episode. Woo! Right on time. Almost an hour. And oh man, we got to explore all of Legram, and I'm so happy about that. No hidden quest yet, which was peculiar, but maybe when we're back with Laura and Emma, right? But man, Legram is beautiful when there's no fog. When you got to see it on the first game, so beautiful, and I'm so glad to be here again. Also, man, in the first game, Lohengrin Castle, when it glows, beautiful. It's too bad it's not glowing this time around, but it's still just as beautiful. Maybe when the fog is gone. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with these spirits or that crazy girl at the end. Maybe we're gonna have to fight her. I don't know. Maybe she's with Ouroboros. I have no idea, but we'll find out. So far, I am not regretting bringing Makias, Fee, and Tova. Their lines aren't disappointing me. I'm happy with them. I mean, Fee and Vivi, you know, I forgot that they were at the... I think they were close because of the flowers? The flower gardening club? Yeah, I think so. So, I like that. It made me glad I brought Fee. And of course, Tova saying hi to old friends, and he enjoys being home. The fond memories, as he keeps saying, about the fog and the crazy girls that are obsessed with Laura for some reason. And I don't know, and Makias, you know, never had seen this area before, so it's all new to him. So I'm very happy with who I've chosen so far. Am I gonna be happy with them when I have to fight a boss? I don't know, but even if I'm not happy with them, I'm gonna have Laura and Emma, and they are some of my top players. I'm sure there's some of the top players for many people, especially Laura. And we're finally gonna get to be with waifu Emma, so I'm happy about that too. So I'm super excited. In the next episode we're gonna finally get them, and it's gonna be so fun. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a like. It lets me know you liked it. If you liked it, comment below what you liked about it. And if you liked it, please share with other people who you think will like it. And subscribe for more episodes in this series. And don't forget to click on the little notification bell in case you are not seeing these videos on your subscription list like others have said before. So to prevent that, go ahead and hit that bell. And until then, you guys take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Janet.